where's that gone? Oh, there it is. Derp. Mic check. Mic check. There we go. I'll start with a yawn. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom he would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me, come over, bend your knee. I said, I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days, in his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Alpha. This one goes out to all you natural girls. Hello, Anna Susan. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay, and he took a deep breath and then he blew on the clouds and he blew them away, and heaven and earth he built it, took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. I said, cause you're a natural girl with actual curves. Sent a letter to Cadbury's and they made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars and placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. Cause you are a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. I work for days, hours and hours, just to pay for your dress and all your wedding flowers, and your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace style with those curves and that smile, that smile. Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. And your veil will be handmade by nurse. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. Fingers whack. Need to cut my fingernails. Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la-la. So I'll send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. Cause above. 'Cause she's a natural, actual girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. When you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural girl. Good evening, boys and girls. How y'all doing? Enjoy a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. God created it. If you didn't work it out yet, God created it. Satan put us in a matrix of lies. Music window. There's you is. Does you does or does you don't take access. There we go. Song goes out to all you secret agent girls. I mean men. Sorry, secret agent men. Anybody like the blues? There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are you won't live to see tomorrow. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. This one goes out to all the fake newscasters pushing psyops on people. Secret agent man, giving you a psyop. You're reading a news script too. Beware of pretty faces to find. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say. You give yourself away. You'll know them by their fruits. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. To all the liars, deceivers, and the non-believers. Secret agent man. They've given you a facelift and a double mastectomy too. Yeah. Swinging on the Riviera one day, lying on the Bombay on the next day. Don't let the wrong word slip when you're kissing those flip-flop lips. Odds are I won't kiss you tomorrow. This one goes out to the 14-year-old schoolboy named Amanda. Who gave me a big old dirty shag stamp on my neck. Secret agent Amanda, you're giving me a hickey and you're trying to send me to hell. You know, it goes out to the 14-year-old schoolboy that give me a love bite. Yeah, dirty. Ugh. All you can do is laugh. That's all you can do. I said maybe I don't really want to know how your garden grows, 'cause I just want to fly. I said lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain, 'cause it soaks you to the bone? Maybe I just wanna fly, wanna live, don't wanna die. Maybe I just wanna breathe. Maybe I just don't believe. Maybe you're the same as me. We see things they'll never see. You and I are gonna live forever. It's Liam's girly voice. I said maybe I don't really want to know how your garden grows, 'cause I just want to fly. I said lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain, as it soaks soaks you to the bone, mister. Maybe I will never be all the things I want to be. Now is not the time to cry, now's the time to find out why. Maybe you're the same as me, we see things they'll never see. You and I are gonna live forever. Hit the F, Peter, come on. Why? Oh, it's my fingernail. Dang it. Wait. Be gone, fingernail. Are they? No, maybe not. Might be able to hit that A major and F now. There we go. Try again. I said maybe I don't really want to know how your garden grows better, 'cause I just want to fly. I said lately, did you ever feel the pain in the morning rain as it soaks you to the bone? Did the trick there? Maybe I will never be all the things I want to be. Now is not the time to cry, now's the time to find out why. I think you're the same as me, we see things they'll never see. You and I are gonna live forever. I'm still not here yet. What's wrong with that finger? Oh, it's that one. I need the other fingernail doing works. Can you imagine if Oasis stopped to click the fingernails in the middle of a set? Get off. I don't claim to be a professional. Karaoke. If you don't like it, well, you just have to lump it. I haven't got rid of that fingernail. I've split it. Dang it. Has any other men found that your fingernails have got tougher as you got older? I have. My fingernails have become so tough. I just be able to just get rid of them. Now I'm made of steel. Right, now can I play that? Oh, there's the F. What? Yeah, now I can hear shit. That was Oasis anyway. Butchered by yours truly. Up to the fourth. A little bit of a Spanish taste. Pardon me. Me Roundtree's fruit pastels are repeating on me. I bet you can't put one in your mouth without chewing it. Why do you remember jingles? Last night I dreamt of San Pedro. Just like I'd never gone, I knew the song. A young girl with her eyes like the desert. It all seems like yesterday, not far away. The tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And as the samba played, the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes. My Spanish, hola, lullaby. I fell in love with San Pedro. Warm wind carried on, the sea calls to me. Tia, 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 momo. I prayed the days would last, but they went so fast. I said tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And as the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. I want to be where the sun warms the sky. When it's time for siesta, you watch them go by. Beautiful faces, no cares in the world. Where a girl loves a boy and a boy loves a girl, like God intended it to be. Last night I dreamt San Pedro. One wind carried on the sea, he calls to me. Tropical, the island breeze, all of nature's wild and free. This is where I long to be, La Isla Bonita. And as the sun would set so high, ring through my ears and sting my eyes, my Spanish lullaby. Let's play one for God. This one goes out to God, to the Heavenly Father, to the Almighty High. He which has always been. Always. Well, if I could, I surely would. Again, playing a different song. Well, if I could, I surely would stand on the rock where Moses stood. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, I said, Mary, I said, don't you away. Mary, oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. One of these nights around 12 o'clock, this old world is gonna rock. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh Mary, don't you weep no more. Pharaoh's army got drowned. I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. Mary had 3 links of chain. On every link was Jesus' name. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, I said, Mary, don't you weep. Moses stood on the Red Sea shore, smoked the water with the 2x4. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. God left Noah the rainbow sign. No more water but fire this time. Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, I said, Mary, I said, don't you weep. Brothers and sisters, don't you sigh. By and by, Pharaoh's army got drowned. Oh, I said, Mary, my blessed Virgin Mary, don't you weep. You know, don't you, doggy? Look at your little face. It looks like a baby seal, he does. With my weekend. with a ginger Mohican. Are you gorgeous? Somebody want a treat? Does somebody want a treat? Hey, look at you. We're around like the Indians in the cavalry. Where are we? Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. Oh, Mary, don't you weep no more. You're not getting nothing else. Nice try, Pooch. Thought you was doubling up, didn't you? Go and have your biscuit then. Knackers to you, go on. Oh my word. Right, where were we? Oh yeah. Every day I look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it fascinates me, that's why. Let's bring that microphone over a little bit. Because it fascinates me, that's why. It's amazing. God created us in his image. As much as you don't want to believe this, it's the only conclusion you can draw when you've actually acknowledged the lies that you're surrounded by. God created men with bigger faces. He didn't just do it to men, he did it to animals. If you look at a lion versus a lioness, the lion has got a bigger face. Lion versus lioness. Don't get me wrong, in her own right, the female lion is a formidable character. But that beast in the background is called the King of the Jungle because he's got a big... Look at the size of his face compared to the other one. And that's exactly what you're going to learn to do with the human space. Once you get used to it, you'll realise that all women in politics, sports... singers, models, ballet dancers, even the cheerleaders are cheerleaders as well. They're all dudes. And when you look at all the pretty boys like Brad Pitt and Ryan Gosling, just to name a few, you'll see that they're all female. And how do we tell this difference? Well, men have got rectangular far apart eyes with a big bridge in the nose look and a huge brow bone overhanging the eyes. Women have rounded, open, closer eyes. Look at that bridge in the nose and there's no brow bone. Men have bigger noses, men have bigger teeth, men have wider dental arches to match the far apart eyes, and a square jaw makes it look like a rectangle, a square, a block, and sometimes we say a cannonball, because it's almost as wide as it is long. The woman's widest part is in the top, giving her an upside down egg shape because she's got a sloping jaw and a pointed chin. Get off, you daft dog. What do you want? Do you want a drink? He wants a drink and a wee. Right, I'm going to let dog out. In general, we call it upside down egg. Excess of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as news reporting, teaching, research and criticism without the need for much formal payment to a copyright holder. To the noddy holder. Right, come here. Is he gorgeous? Is he handsome? Right. And I still won't get to settle because he's going to get me up again when he scratches the door. At least it's not cold as it was. Leaving it open for him. Right. Let me copy and paste the stream and then I'm almost good to go. How y'all doing? Enjoy a nice day. There. Ring my bell. Ring my bell. Yeah, do it then. There we go. Dink. How y'all doing? Enjoy a nice day. Pause. Copy. Twitter, Twitty, and we're done. Paste. Tweet. Does it get a picture? I don't know because I pressed the wrong clip. There we go. That one had a funny gait. Oh, there we go. That's nice. Bink. I don't know what that story was, but the one in the orange pants definitely had a weird looking gait for a dude. I'll say that much. Oh, I didn't say hello. Say hello to your who's first in. It was Rachel Down Under.
Kyle Shinobi, Oot to the Boot came second. Now he's Kyle. Mr. BW, welcome. Alpha, hello. I said hello to Alpha anyway, didn't I? And I said hello to Anna Souza too. And Miracles, welcome. And Grand, how are we all doing? Right, okay. Did I copy and paste that? I did. And we did that. Right. Let's get the show underway. What was that? Oh, it was lions. It's okay. But you can see a visual difference, not just in the skeleton, but in the face. There are people out there who say the skulls don't work, but I'm telling you now, once you get used to looking at them, that's not a very good match, is it? Once you get used to looking at them, it shows up really badly. It makes the female look like she's male there because she's got the big. If you put hair on it, look, you'd think that one was the female. It's obvious though. Did you see that one walking up the Tibetan mountain? An African lion has found its way into Tibet and it was walking in the snow with bison. And I have never seen a mane like it. It was like, it's like it knew it was cold and it grew more mane. It was huge if you've seen it. It was, honestly, it was the biggest lion I've ever seen in my life. And lion, I didn't realise how big lions, well, tigers are even bigger, but I didn't realise how big a lion actually is until you actually, you know, seeing them side by side, it doesn't do justice to it. So you see it up against the car, and then you're like, oof, that's a lovely picture. Demonstrating the bigger face, the wider nose, the bigger teeth, the longer jawline, everything about him is bigger than hair. And this is exactly how we determine who's who and what's what. Hello, reality. Right, let's begin. No requests? No, right, okay, let's choose a TV show and let's go with it. What we got? Brooklyn 9-11. 9-9. Brooklyn 9-9. Shall we do it? Yeah, go on then. I watched a clip of it the other day where they're doing a, you know, what's it called? When you, a lineup. They're doing a lineup. And I thought it was going to be like The Usual Suspects. That was funny as well. When he ad-libbed that line in and they kept it, that was funny. But he had 6 people in front of him and he said, can you remember, he said to the victim, the girl, can you remember what he looked like? She said, no, he got me from behind, but he was singing the Backstreet Boys or something. I can't remember which song it was. And he went, okay, you guys in there, you're going to follow the lead of number 1. You're going to sing this song and you're going to start now. And he goes, you are. And he goes, no, that's not him. My fire. The one. It goes along the line. I was dying. Oh, that was quite funny. Flip-flop funny, but it was funny. Right, anyway, what was we doing? I took the Brooklyn 9-9. See? I just can't stay on track, can I? Brooklyn 9-9, that is exactly what I'm looking for right there. Andy Samberg. Andre Brower, she's got closer eyes, Andre. Melissa Fumero. Stephanie Beatrice, ooh, 2 first names. Chelsea Peretti. He's got a big face as well. And Terry Crews. Is that the main cast for them? Joe Lotruglio. He gets around, doesn't he? Joe Lotruglio. Joel McKinnon. Eva Longoria. Right, we'll just do them 6 for this one. Brooklyn 9-9. Close. We bring that window open. We can see pictures at home, hopefully. You'll tell me if it's offset anyway, won't you? Start with the face. She got turkey teeth, surely. She's got the Joker's smile. It creates this diamond shape. See, a man's jaw is wider, so it doesn't create that triangle. I call it the Homer Simpson look. You know, if you look at Homer Simpson, he's drawn with these lines around the nose and then like a grey patch, and that's what I see on these FTMs quite a lot. Andy Samberg looks like I can't remember her name. Oh, I want to say Jake Gyllenhaal, but it's not Jake Gyllenhaal. Look at those pink lips. This new television, those lips. They are very, very pink, kissable lips she's got there. Samantha Sandberg. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close together. Or pink lips. Or soft eyes. She got really soft eyes. Brown eyes. Burning. Is that your boyfriend? Let's have a look at him. Andy Samberg's 2 kids. What? Everything the comedian has said about being a father. Mother. There's the father. Yeah. Yes. Red lips versus pink lips. This is why they made red lips so fashionable. Not pink. Because girls already have pink lips. Well, most of you do. Wow, again, those lips. Went for the bumhole in the chin look. Like someone studied a nail in there. Right, Andy Samberg. I didn't even take your name. Let's bang you in the back file. Andy, copy. Is that the right window? It is. Where's the last search? It's there. The hips don't lie. Paste. What was I looking for there? I can't even remember. No. Right, Andy Samberg. It's a very strange look. Do you know what it reminds me of? Every time I see that long face. FTM walked into a bar and the bartender said, "Why the long face?" Even though it's a small face, look, it's a long head, isn't it? That's what I should say, a long skull. But I just like long face, sorry. Charlton and the Wheelers again. Charlton and the Wheelers, which, there it is. Andy Samberg, look. Take a good look at that face. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Andy Samberg is the witch from Charlton and the Wheelers. I've just proven it. It's that long face. It's the sloping jawline. It's the lack of a chin. The small dentures, the high set ears, the close set eyes. And the vertical forehead with Mickey Mouse shapes at the edges, look. As she goes bolder and bolder, they'll become big circles. Andy Samberg. It's a girl. It really is. I know it's hard for you to accept, all you Brooklyn Nine-Nine fans. I haven't really watched that show at all. I don't watch a lot of telly like I used to. Ray said I'd really like Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He said it makes him laugh his head off. Because he's got the same sense of humour as me. Kind of. Open. Back file. Andy Samberg. We've got 2 of them. Oh my gosh. It really annoys me when I've done them twice. How many duplicates? There's your first one. Mince, well, almost mince. Mince, full on, milk, mince. It's minces. It's mince central. Brooklyn mince is what we're going to call it from now on. There you go, look. Telling you. I'm a lady. In a sun hat as well, look. You're going to need some gates like in that meme, aren't you? Just to prove what I'm saying. The chicken nom-noms, the big ass always gives them away to me now. Inline footfall, tightrope walker. From Flamingo on both. Samberg, shoulder tilted. Arm akimbo. Wide hips, look. Knees are separated. Same from this one, look. The shoulder tilted in the opposite direction. Learn the markers, and when you see it, it just, honestly, it's, look at the size of them thighs. Chicken nom-noms. Andy Samberg has got some junk in the trunk. I'm telling you. But she cut off her boobies, look. Does that really look like a man in shape? What it's called is in shape, out of shape guy. They love to tell us all the time. In shape, out of shape guy. Knew what I was looking for, look. Images. And when you go back to these old movies, you're going to see these strange characters with sloping jawlines, high set small ears, look, the sloping lack of shoulders, boobs, and Bruce Lee's school of high waisters. A perfect example of that is Robert Mitchum in one of his movies. There he is, look. The in shape, out of shape guy, look. Look where the trousers are. Because you're looking at a soft-faced girl with no jawbone, look. He looks like someone else there. I can't think who it is. Really soft eyes. Deep philtrum. Cupid's bow. No clavicles, look. Still broad-shouldered, because she's a big girl. She's a broad-shouldered girl. But look at the position of the arms. In shape, out of shape guy. Remember this physique. You'll see it all over the shop, look. Now I'll point it out to you. If this is new to you, you're going to see these high-waisted pants, look. Everywhere you look. Men do not wear the pants up at the belly buttons, look. But yet all of these movie stars do. Clint Eastwood, look at the size. Look at that booty. Look at the size of Robert Mitchum's chicken nam nam. I look at that picture and my mind's telling me no. But your body, your body. Look at the size of that. I would motorboat Robert Mitchum's ass. Look at it. She got junk in the trunk. But this is said of all of male celebrities. They've all got these massive asses. Here's another one, lot. They've done it with him out of Star Wars. I used that picture just a while back. Look how high up them trousers are. Who wore it better? It's them mocking themselves and telling you the truth in plain sight. You do not see real men walking around with the trousers up here like this, because that's a womb. These are female hips, lot, here. From just below the elbow, a woman spreads and gets wider and wider. And that's what they do in this, and that's what they do in there, lot. In shape, out of shape guy. And when you look at these people, you'll see it. In shape, out of shape. You think he's in shape, but he's not. It's a woman. Still playing? You going to play? Right, we'll play then. He's playing with next door's cat. I thought he wanted in. Right, Andy Samberg, let's finish you up because you're easy to see. There's a beautiful full mince. Feet at 8 and 4. Same here in this one, look. Feet are at 8 and 4. Look at the ballet moves. You'd be thinking, yeah, but he's got an Adonis belt. This is fake. Underneath there is a big old, I don't know, 2.5 foot piece of carbon fibre. Silicon jelly underneath here. $20,000 worth of plastic surgery to remove the breasts and make the abdomen look male. And it works. To the untrained eye, I see saggy boobs, offset saggy boobs, wonky nipples, bigger nips, lot. The short arms, the wide hips are still there. And she's still going to be wider below the crotch than she is up here because she's a woman. They can't. It's like looking at the bridge in the nose, right? Once you understand this distance in the nose there compared to the woman's, which is much shorter because the eyes are close together, then you understand distance in the eyes. You really do. Here and there you'll see a big bridge in the nose, but it's usually with Afro-Caribbean women like Samuel L. Jackson and whoever with the wide set eyes for a woman. But it's a regional variation. And most African women still have close set eyes. It's just a few of them. A few nations that produce wide set eyes. It's a genetic thing. But there you go. When I look at Andy Samberg, I see a female skull and a female body with wonky boobies. We can just keep showing you these gates over and over. That's not a very good one. That one's beautiful. Game over, right? They might be able to fake it in some pictures and make themselves look male or female. Like a man crossing his legs over to look feminine. But they overdo it and the bones don't lie. A man's knees do not open outwards like a woman's do when she crosses her legs in front. These are the subtle differences. And right there, Andy Samberg's about to open that knee outwards into these positions, look, like this, look. Like that one and that one. That's not neither of them Andy Samberg. It says Andy Samberg, but I don't think that is Andy Samberg. They're both women though. Given away by the way they walk. What we got here? Is that Andy Samberg? Look at that! It's so obvious. It really is. He's got a big head, and I'm not talking about Andy Samberg, am I? Look at the size of that bowling ball noggin. But there you go. Andy Samberg is a girl. We did tweet that one. We did. Right, let's get you gone, Andy. Bye, Andy. Let's have a look at the next one. Andre Brewer. I don't know how you say it, and I've got to be honest with you, I don't really care. Into the back file. Open Andy Samberg. Paste. Goodbye. Andre Brewer. Next. Images. I'll tell you what, she got some wicked gnashes on her for a woman. She really soft eyes. Open eye sockets, look. Small bridge in the nose. Look how small the top of the nose is. It's a small nose, look. When you see it properly, it's a very small, pudgy nose. High set. When you think about a woman, you think about compression. Like looking at the lion versus the lioness. When you look at a woman's skull, you see compression, close set features, and a flat forehead. Bearing in mind, you're not going to see this big bald head because most natural women have got a normal hairline and they don't drink testosterone. When looking at women like this who have gone bald, you get to see all of the hairline, or where the hairline would be. It's receded. Male pattern baldness on women. Is that the husband? He's got a lovely head of hair on him, hasn't he? Isn't it mental when you see the bloke with the haircut and the woman absolutely bald? Look at that. Look at that dumbfounded look. It's gormless, isn't there? It's like a gormless look on her face. There. Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing Barack Obama in those eyes. I really am. Same type of face. Not quite as long as Barry's. But the same genetic makeup as Barry. Andre Brewer. Are you in the back file, Andre? You are not in the back file. I don't think the chief has got gates. He's got one there, though. He's actually playing... Is he actually playing Obama there? Because he looks like Obama. Look at that mince. I've got a mince there. Shame his air feet are in the... I think that's the only gate walking, but I can finish that one though. Andre Brewer. I can't find any more gates. The other one was... Look at the size of those hips. Look at the size of those chicks. Look at that bell shape there. See, that could be a mini skirt, right? Think about it, ladies. A small, tight mini skirt. Right there. I don't think there's any more gates on this one. Oh, I hope I ain't lost that other one. No, we didn't. I guess I could take it. It's not a full mince. Well, it is, but his feet are missing. Do you know what? We'll skip it. Not bothered. Next. Melissa Fumero. Let's see if you're in the back file, Melissa. Copy. Open. Back file. Paste. That is so annoying when I do that. Copy. Back file. Open. Paste. Away it goes. MF. What's that? 3 6s. 666 father in his initials. Images. Large ears, large teeth, deep set rectangle. Look at that brow bone. He's got a big head. There you go, doing the dirty baffo. Another one here, pinching his finger. They always pinch the fingers. It's meant to be a sign of castration, apparently. That and biting the finger, but I don't know how true any of that is. As far as I'm aware, they all keep their bottom section and just change the upper. That's all of them, apart from castrati singers and the porn stars that they've done. Yeah, even then, the porn stars might be wearing suits with everything tucked away. I've got no idea. It might. People are even saying it might be AI, and did it destroy you then? Is that him? That doesn't even look like him. He's got big shoulders, he's flat chested, he's wide eyes, he's got large ears, he's got a big mouth, he's got a strong jawline, his head is huge. Melissa Fumero, are you in the back file? He's not in the back file either. Am I in the right file? I am in the right file. Melissa Fumero, do you have get? Let's find your face first. I like that one, but I like that one more. I'll take that as your 50-50. Let's go walking. Uh-oh, it's another one without gates. That might be him there, though. It is. That's a nice gate. We'll take that one. Save image. Two men pretending to walk like women, look. Someone's drawn it like a woman. When in reality, if that's you there, Melissa, it is right there. There's another male gate. Second. Save image. As if I ain't got this one either. I've got any more. Second. I want 3, 4, 5. Come on. It's really weird seeing pictures in high resolution again. It really is. So easy on my eyes. Is that you there on the left? I hope it is. It is, isn't it? That's him there. Is it him? It is him, isn't it? Or is it that one? No, it's him, surely. Yeah, it is. Save image. Bink. 3 all-out pics. Is that another one there? Is that the same picture? That's the same picture. 3 it is then, Melissa Fumero. Give me that face. That one there. Save image, and we're lovely. Let's get rid of that one. You're not in the back file. Let's do the next one. Stephanie Beatrice, 2 first names. Paste. I'm having trouble with the cast here. All the main ones, I ain't got the 2. I've got the first one, but I'm missing the second and third. We might have to go down the list a little bit. Chelsea Peretti. We'll see in a minute. Right, Stephanie, you're in the back file. Let's go. Well, we're done now. He's in the sniper division. Where do I start? I want to go for the clavicle, the broad shoulders, everything's pointing out at me. I've got a short sloping forehead, wide in the eyes, look, wide ass, huge cheekbones, look, large ears, large teeth, square jawline, been feminized at the chin. He's got a thick clavicle showing and he's got really broad shoulders. Is that him there? Oh, wait. All day long, past the sugar lumps. Look at those teeth. We're done. Oh my gosh, look at these clavicles. Again and again. Pinching of the fingers, look. Is that what he looks like in a bikini? Yeah, well, it's just a dude in a polka dot bra, really, isn't it? In a Dalmatian Bowie bra. High, wide cheekbones. Look at that high, wide. Look at the size of this claw. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. No, you've got the wrong department. I'm going to put you through to paws and claws. Look at the size of that paw. The neck. He's got a neck like a Scottish pine tree. Everything here I'm seeing indicates that I'm looking at a man. Skeletally is what we're talking about. Do you know who he reminds me of? Who's the AOC. Alexandra Cortez, that one. Reminds me of him. Is it AOC? It is AOC, isn't it? It's not Candace Owens. AOC. Yeah. Alexandra Cortez, that's who it reminds me of. The big teeth. Oh my gosh. I can't believe no one doesn't see this one. He looks deranged, doesn't he? Look at the eyes. It's 1,000-yard stare. When I'm saying that, I mean that I'm looking at a male stare in a woman's face. You understand? Because they've feminized his face. I've still got the male gaze looking right at me. He looks angry there. He literally looks angry there. It's weird. They've given them 2 bumps that the women get. I don't usually see that very often. But look at that brow bone. Again, with a Scottish pine tree neck, the broad shoulders, the hard, staring male face. Look at that. That right there, sunshine. That right there, sunshine, is a fucking diesel. An absolute diesel of a jawline. Oh, what do we mean by that? Well, we mean this, don't we? In Thomas the Tank Engine, Thomas, fictional character, knew who I was after on Thomas. All the engines have got these round faces, look. They've all got these round, like, feminine. They are feminine faces to me now, because women have this rounded look to your face. All the engines have got this face, except for one. Toby. And Toby doesn't look like the other ones because he's a fucking diesel. Look at that square jawline on Toby. And that is why I call them diesels. Right, let's come back. A shunter. It's an absolute shunter. Right, and that's what I'm seeing there. Looks like AOC, don't you think? Look at the arms on them. Stick thin, big heads. Stephanie Beatrice, are you in the back file? Oh, he's there. He's in the back file. Open. Open. Back file. Stephanie. Drops his. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 male gates. Let's see if we can find them for you. Right. I'm seeing Amy Winehouse as well a bit. Meet me outside at the bar at 10. I used to think that Amy Winehouse was a woman. And then I heard him singing. Do you think he's dead? I don't think he's dead. I think they just take him away. Stephanie Beatrice, signed, autographed. If you want a picture of a bloke in a bikini, he'll sign it for $666, he said. Walking. Oh, you're going to stiff me. How's that possible? I've got 4 gates in that meme. He is in that one there, though. That's him right there. Stephanie Beatrice with a space between. Look at the state of Terry Crews's feet. Absolutely in line. What man walks like... Peter, when's the last time you left your foot behind like that when walking?
Never!
Never, because I'm a bloke. That is the weirdest gait, look. Andy Samberg, full mince, flamingo foot, and another marching soldier. Again, the onus upon learning this is on you. You know, it's not, I can teach you, but you've got to teach yourself how to do it. Don't be afraid to get them wrong. When I first started, it was mental because I didn't know about double flip-flops. So I used to just go blundering in and not taking my time. Now I take my time. When you look at it properly and you take your time, it's much easier than rushing. I know you see me whip through these sometimes, but sometimes I take my time as well. But the best part of learning all of this is that you can identify the liars right in front of you. And there are people out there filming and taking pictures now showing flip-flops left, right and centre. Sean was the first one to show me how surrounded he was. In his street, he's got at least 5 neighbours in his street that are all flip-flops. He went to school with them. He worked for them. He worked with them. Because New Zealand's a much smaller country, you see, and it's so far away. I think that's what they did when they said we send all our criminals to Australia. I think they went to colonise that part of the world first. I think that's how they did this, especially because of travel. When the what did they call them? The Zeppelins, the airships. When the airships came about, the first air travel that they got hold of since whenever, allowed them to go to far off lands. Every single country, every single nation, every single celebrity. I can only find one gate for this person, but yet I've got 4 or 5 in that meme. Street. He does look like a Kardashian, I agree, Muddy Boots. He does. I can't find any more gates, but they are there, look. I have found them, look. But it's just not showing for me on this search. I think AI slowly but surely. Changing history. Yeah, there's no pics. We're done. We got you, though. Who's next? It is Chelsea Peretti. Let's have that one. Copy and paste into the search file and paste. Searching. Whilst it searches for Chelsea, we will open up images. I think a lot of these chat sites, you know, like Plenty of Fish, I think they also frequent them. And for most men, if a girl is attractive to you and she's asking for pictures, most men are just going to slam them. And what they don't realise is that they are plenty of fish, plenty of fucking catfish. Or gay guys. It can also be gay guys. Imagine that. You're not even talking to a flip-flop. You're talking to a gay guy. You're sending dick pics to a gay guy, fellas, on Plenty of Fish. Plenty of dicks. And I think they frequent these sites quite a lot. I haven't joined many dating apps. I did for a while. I think in my late 30s. I had maybe a year or two on dating apps. Met a few nice girls. But a lot of them were just either gay guys or flip-flops. I got a message one time. It must have been about 1 a.m, and because I'm always up late, I was awake when it came through. It said, "Hey, gorgeous, I've just got in from the nightclub. Do you want to see me baps?" And there was a picture of a woman with her baps out. And then instantly it said, "Show me a picture of your dick." I said, "I'll tell you what, take another picture of your boobs like that, but hold up a newspaper or something that shows me the date and time in the picture." And the message came back, "Fuck off." All I wanted to do was be sure. I didn't want to be catfished. But there you go. Chelsea Peretti, backfiley. He's not there. I can't believe it. I thought he would be. He's got a big schnoz, hasn't he? He's got a nice Adam's apple. Let's start there. Let's start with his double pronged Adam's apple. His thick neck. He's got a feminized jawline. Look, it's still a male jawline. Feminized chin, I should say. Still a male jawline. They've given the man a Cupid's bow with a bit of a deep filtrum, but he's still got wide ass eyes, rectangular shape. Look at the bridge in the nose, it's huge, and a short, slopey forehead. Where have you seen a face like that before? Right here, mine. Of course, I haven't feminized my chin. I've still got the original male jawline, of course, but I do have the wide mouth. I don't have the Cupid's bow. I don't have rounded eyes. But I do have a short sloping forehead and far apart eyes, and that is exactly what I'm seeing there, the short head and the wide eyes. Chelsea Peretti with his double-pronged Adam's apple. It's game over. And we haven't got him, so let's get a 50-50. That'll do nicely. It's a little bit small. Can we get something just a little bit closer? It's close, still a bit small. That one will do it, I think. We'll take that as your 50-50. He's got massive ears. Huge neck. Look at his arm. Triad claw. Let's go back. Oh, was that the face I chose? It was that one. Was it that one? I think it was. Right. Walking. Gates. Uh-oh. Houston, we don't have any pictures. Walking. Chelsea Peretti. Where you don't have any gates. Oh, maybe one there. What was that caught? No, he's standing. He's standing there, isn't he? Oh no, he is walking. There's your diamond of a woman. Look, when women walk or descend stairs, their knees separate, creating a zigzag shape on one of the feet as the knee opens outwards and comes back in. However, and the feet look directly forward and they walk like tin soldier. That's a great gait. Jared, I've said it many times before and I'll say it once more. I love your work. It saves me so much time. There's another one there. Save image. 2. Look at the girl swinging her leg out. Look at the boy punching his knee forward. Is that another one there? Is that the same one? That's the same one. That's one there though. Save image. Jared, it's offset, but I'll take it. Broken leg. Look at the faces in the kneecaps. Look, the bony ass knees of a man. Men have more cartilage and are more visceral than women. Is that one there? That one, I've already got that. Oh, no, that is a different one. I'll take that one as well. Save image. And then if I just go back to the face, we're good to go with that, aren't we? Save image. It's a bit small. No, we'll take it. I don't care. Pink, we're done. Chelsea Peretti. Who's next? Terry Crews. Well, we've definitely got Terry Crews. Copy. Open. Back file. Paste. Search. Terry Crews. Obviously, been on the X Factor as a judge and all this. To most women, when they see this body, this physique, they're like, that's a woman, you're crazy. Right? To the average person, they don't understand it. Once you teach them the difference in a male and female anatomy and what can actually be done to a woman's torso, what we're talking about is FTM contouring. Manipulation of the body. FTM contouring makeup. FTM contouring body. Body cost. Oh, up to £15,000. So anything up to $30,000 to have your body reset. 1 second, let me just double check. I have got safe pictures on, haven't I? That was close. That was close. I'm glad I didn't open that page. Go do it yourself. But anyway, up to £15,000, $30,000 will have your breast removed, resculptured. Look at the surgical errors up the chest. When I first started learning about FTMs, the first FTM that I saw of all of them was Bruce Lee. No kidding. Bruce Lee was the first flip-flop I ever saw with my own eyes. I could see it, that it was a woman. And it drove all the flat earthers mad. Jibby, Larry, none of them could handle the fact that I'd collared Bruce Lee as a woman. I could see it. And nobody could change my mind once I could see it. And what did it was, Bruce Lee's wonky nips. That's not really the perfect picture, but what I could see was these surgical scalpel scars on each pec. And I was like, well, that don't look right. And then I was looking at these deep lines here. These are actually mastectomy scars here. That there is a mastectomy scar, and this one is also a mastectomy scar. I was like, why are his nipples in different time zones? Why this one higher? Right? He's got both his arms down, hair arms down. Why is one nipple? Whenever I've looked at myself in the mirror, I'm 53 years old. I've never looked at myself and thought, I've got wonky nipples. I've never looked at them and thought my nipples are that close together either. Mine are spread right out because I've got a much bigger rib cage. The bone structure of my ribs, there was a good one the other day posted by someone on Twitter. Good comparison video. It was it that picture? I could just see ridges, and I was thinking, I don't look like that. My pec, even when I was super fit, I did not look like, I didn't have these ridges. I was contoured, but I didn't have wonky nipples that looked like it were dying, necrotic, and I certainly didn't have these ridges in my pecs. There's a great picture somewhere. There's another one there, look, showing the offset titties. This breast is smaller than that breast, look. I can't remember who was it when I was working this out. Someone said that's because he masturbates with the right arm, not the left. Not true. Women have got one breast bigger than the other. Nearly all. Every girlfriend I've had has had one breast bigger than the other, or one nipple different place to the other one. It's only when I look at these models that they put before me where I see these perfectly asymmetrical breasts. Bruce Lee's School of High Waisters. When I first realised how high Bruce Lee was wearing his trousers, was another telltale sign. But it was Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was the first one I saw. FTM contouring at its finest. And that's what I'm looking at here. I call it the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle effect. TMNT. They have these plastic shells put in underneath where the breasts and everything should be. Well, up to here. And then the breasts sit as they would. But this is how I describe it. They have this plastic surgery done under the body to give them this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle look. Again, she's got short arms, look. When you see a real man flex, you're not going to see little Popeye muscles like this. You're going to see a much longer muscle and much more wider over the top. It doesn't ball up as much. It's like imagine a bar of gold versus a ball of silver, and that's the way I could only describe it. Who's got the big arms? Cameron Diaz. He's got some big guns on him. Gal Gadot as well. Wow, he looks like Earthman. Images flexing. There, that's what we're talking about. Look how much longer the muscle is. Look how big this shoulder is. And this is just, that's an in-shape guy right there. When a man flexes, we don't get, I call them Popeye muscles. We get much longer muscles, look, when we flex, because our arms are longer. Women are designed to breastfeed. So God created the female skeleton with a shorter upper arm distance than that of the male counterpart. Why is that alien? There, that'll be a better picture. Women with shorter arms, smaller hands, and a shorter upper arm. Humorous. Makes perfect sense. Same with a rib cage. When you see this on Marilyn Monroe or Jane Mansfield's rib cage, and you realise, oh my gosh, size of him. All these males don't have that rib cage. They have a woman's rib cage with a plastic body. Terry Crews. She's very soft. small high set ears, arching eyebrows, flat five head, no Adam's apple, no trachea lot. No place to put Mama's spicy meatball. All the women I've shown you with these big, deep holes in the neck, place to put the meatball, but this big man hasn't got one. It's because it's a big woman. There's a man right there, this blonde dude here with a rectangular far apart eyes. Who's got the further apart eyes? Who's got a bigger face? It's this one. That face with a short headlock. That face with a big headlock. It's pushed down. The face is smaller than this one. Practice makes perfect. And same with the muscles and looking at the fake six packs. The sloping shoulders. They have shoulders shaped like Toblerones. I don't know if you know what a Toblerone is. Toblerone. There you go. Shoulders shaped like a Toblerone. Triangular. There you go. Put an head on that and you've got Terry Crews or any other woman. Look at the rips up here, look. From the surgical scars, from a scalpel ripping a pair of breasts. Remember, women's breasts are slung together like this up the chest, and they have to come in and cut it all away and reshape it. It's called FTM, female to male contouring. Go look at the pictures. Thing I see, look at this strap line over the top here. See, they've come in and they've cut. Look at all the damage from a scalpel and across here. These strap lines doesn't look normal, and it's because you're looking at a woman in disguise. You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes, you would. Size of that head. Stop right there. Where are you? Was that the right picture? It's not the right picture. There was a picture of them side by side then. Him as well. Look at this. Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. Is that Jazz Jennings? No, that's Terry Crews' son. How is Terry Crews' daughter got a bigger head than Terry Crews? Because we're being lied to. On an unholy scale, Marlo. He finished playing with the cat. Had he gone in now? Right, there we go. So, Terry Crews. It's a woman, final answer. I do believe she's in my bat file. Yes, she is. Let's add you to the 99, whatever it's called. I don't care. Where is it? There we go. Terry Crews. Take care, Terry. TC Kerry. Kerry, Terry, whatever your name is. Oh, did we do Gates? I didn't do Gates. Sorry. Let's add you to this list. Walking. From Flamingo. You should know it by now. A woman's knee breaks outwards. And there it is again. Look at the state of that. He's trying to walk like a man and he can't When's the last time you wore a pink salmon suit, Peter? Never! That's right, Marv, because I'm a dude. Let's come back. Terry Crews showing a true gender. Look at the size of Terry Crews' ass. She got trunk. She got junk. I don't think that's Terry Crews, but it's a woman, whoever it is. Who is that? Tiger editorial. I don't know who that is, but that looks womanly. So does that one. Oh, is that his daughter? That's his son's. That's his daughter. So it's so backwards. It's not forwards, is it? It's not though, is it? Terry Crews, full mints right there. Game over. Oh, she's all over the shop here. That's not Terry Crews. That's LeBron James with his feet at 8 and 4 o'clock. Knees are separated. Shoulders are tilted and twisted. Let's go back. We're not looking for that one. Terry Crews. Full mints. And we're done. I don't need any more. If you're not sure, go look up the The meme. I don't know where all those gates are. Again, Terry Crews missing hundreds of gates. Well, not hundreds, but no gates, look. I got 1, 2 gates, and they weren't even good ones. Walking. I've done walking. I go street. We'll try street, and then I'm leaving. There's pictures, but I can't see the gates. Yeah, it's not having it. I'm telling you, AI is cleaning this internet up of evidence. What was that? Is that a Lego Cadillac? A Lego Cadillac. Could you believe it? Right, we're done. Terry Crews is a girl. Thanks for playing CSI. Next. AOC, you're no good to me. Teenage Turtles. Cameron Diaz. Oh, I've reached the end. 1 second. I need... Brooklyn 9/11. Let's do it again. I need a couple... I need one more. Brooklyn 99. There it is. Cast. Open. Joe Truglio will do it. Oh, that is such a woman's face. Look at those coffee bean eyes. Images. It's a great... Oh, as if I gotta get a big one. There you go. Look at those open. Look at the short bridge in the nose. Close set eyes, look. Small bridge in the nose. Open eye sockets, look. Absolutely open. That's what gives them this coffee bean look, because I can see the top and the bottom of them. When you look at a man, like me, when you look at a real man, you don't see that because I've got a brow bone overhanging my eye, look. It buries my eye into my skull. But not here. I've got high set ears. I've got the long top lip. They've messed with the Cupid's bow. She's got a rounded jawbone. Soft, rounded jawbone. Look. Let me put you in the back file, Joe Truglio. Copy. Truglio. Right. He reminds me of someone. Mr. Bean. Is it Mr. Bean? George Clooney. I'm seeing George Clooney in the eyes. Anyone else? She got a small face. If you don't believe me, take a butcher's at that. Draw a triangle. In your mind, draw a triangle through the eyes to the top lip. It's a small face. No jawbone. Widest in the hairline. She screams girl. Joe Truglio walking. Right there. That's not Joe Truglio. Neither was that. They're both mincing though. Joe Truglio stiffing me on gates again, Joe. Oh, was he in this picture? Terry Crews was. And there, Joe Truglio from Flamingo right there. Are you in my back file, Joe? You must be. You are. Let's add you to this set and we can move on. Brooklyn 99. Lovely, lovely. Right, we're done. We can close that section down. Oh, did I put walking in? I did. That was the only gate I could find. What was that? Oh. I hope it's Danny. I got a new car. Oh, it's raced. Hey, mate. What's up? All right. Did ya? Are you poorly? Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was, and it is true. He's just got off with it. They nicked his house off him, didn't they? And then died in the house. And then they died in the house, apparently. I don't know. I'm in the middle of a stream, right? Alright, I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Dang it. I thought I was getting a car. I thought I was getting a car. He always rings late. Right, okay. Right, I'm back. Sorry. Right, we've done that. I ain't been paying attention to chat. Sorry. As any requests? No. Okay, right, let's do another one. Oh, I've got to cut that out. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, the show. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Create. It's not a new car. I say a new car. It's an old banger, but it'll be a new one for me. We're done. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Next. We did Dexter, didn't we? We've already done Dexter. Scrubs. Let's do Scrubs. I used to love Scrubs. When I was in my 20s, I used to think it was ace. Ken Jenkins. Dr. Kelso. He used to make me laugh so much. That episode when he went on holiday, his wife went on holiday, he was on his own for 2 weeks and he became the happiest man in the hospital. That was so funny to me. Right, where are we? Yeah. Right, okay. Scrubs. Zach Braff. Copy. Open the back file. And paste. Away it goes. Zach Braff. Right. Never trust a man whose eyes are too close to it. Look how... Let me get a bigger picture for you all. For those of you that are new to this, when you see me snap instantly, and I say it's a woman, just by looking at one check. The only reason I can do this with celebrities is because it's all of them. Okay? With normal people, I am not so rash and so brash and fast to decide. I want to make sure. Real people have feelings. These are actors. You're not hurting anyone's feelings. I'm not hurting anyone's feelings here. That's why none of them take me to court, because I'm not hurting the feelings. I'm telling the truth. Physically, forensics, pictures are admissible in court. And all these pictures that I can find of them prove exactly what I'm talking about. And if you get them in a courtroom, if one of them did dare take me to a courtroom, then they're going to have to do the stare test. They're going to have to be x-rayed live in front of everyone. Because I know I've got a male pelvis. I know I've got male dental arch. I know that my ring finger's longer than my index. I know that I've got rectangular far apart eyes. I know I grew up as a man all my life and I've been lied to. This person looks nothing like my face. She's got a long face, look. She's got close set eyes. She's lacking brow bone. She's widest in the hairline and not in the cheekbones. She got small, high set ears, look. She's absolutely got no jawline, and that's a fake Adam's raisin implant, we call them. And this Nutella is unbelievable for pink lips. Look at those pink lips. And here, pink lips, look. It's a feminine trait. A beautiful feminine trait. And that's why they push red lipstick everywhere. Zach Braff. Is that the one from the show, or is that his real missus? husband spotted holding hands with British actor Florence Pugh. That's Florence Pugh, is it really? I won't recognise them. Tell me, just let your eyes drift around the picture. We're not looking at a suit, we're looking at a face. Let your eyes drift around the picture. Just let it go from, just let it roll. Let your eyes just roll around. And you're going to be drawn to this one every time because the wider eyes are right there. Look, the closer eyes are there. Look at the difference. Now you can see it, right? Now you rolled your eyes around the picture. You're drawn back to the wide-eyed male here with the wide-ass cheekbones, look. And this one's got no cheekbones and closer eyes. This one's got a short but wide sloping forehead, look. This one's just got a tall, flat forehead, look. Widest in the hairline. There are people out there that will tell you that skull checking doesn't work. And it does, I'm telling you now. It's the only way I could do it at first. And it was much harder for me to decide when I first started doing it because I didn't have the skill set that I have now. I hadn't been training as long. Now I condense it into simple sentences for you to remember. When you hear me saying flamingo foot or diesel jaw, it reminds you of what I said, right? When you look at these faces, you should be able to think pink lips, bright eyes burning like fire, cannonball head. You should be able to remember these things as you see them and call them out as such. Zach Braff is biologically a woman, and I can prove it not only by her face, but by the way she walks. He does look like John Ritter, I'll give you that. He does look like John Ritter. The gates are the final answer. When finding mass graves, forensic detectives go straight to the hips to determine male from female. That's if they've got whole skeletons. They're going to determine it through the hips first, separate all the bones, male and female, and then they separate the bones in sizes. So you've got age. Bigger skeletons go male, smaller skeletons, boys, so on and so on. If it wasn't two skeletons, forensics wouldn't be possible because they'd all be different. Zach Braff, ski with legs. With the broken leg, knees are separated. Much better picture, Jared. There's you. We call it getting on an invisible motorbike because of the way a woman's thigh bones, the meat around the thigh bone, because of the Q line, it makes her look like she's getting on an invisible motorbike. We call it, or an invisible horse, I call it. They have this McDonald's arch, like a house shape. Men don't create it, only women do. They create this shape. It's like the flamingo foot from the wrong angle. Female Bigfoot, we call it. Again, with the massive high, wide trousers. Are you going to show me that? There you go. Women have long legs because they've got a big buttocks and a short body. And it's what gives them away. We call them Bruce Lee's School of High Waisters. Again, men don't pull the trousers up to the belly button. They would, if that was a man, it'd be sat here, just above the groin. Few inches. Zach Braff, full mints. There's a nice one. Game over, man. And that's how quick you should be able to do this with the right study. Study, learn, and practice. What do you mean there's no Zach Braff? Don't wind me up. I've done Scrubs. Zach. Right, I must have spelled Braff wrong. I've definitely got Zach Braff. She's there. I'll leave that open just in case it can't find it. I haven't done it. I know I have, though. Donald Faison. What did I call him? Turk or Tubbs? Turk. Yeah, Chris Turk. I used to like Turk. He used to make face. Look at the size of that 5 head. Small ears, pink lips. Images. And there it is. I've said this a few times now. Shut up about my head. It is normal. Look at those pink lips. It is a nice head. It does not look like a sodding tic-tac. Where's your jaw? Explain it to me like I'm 5 years old, because this triangle shape, the Joker smile, with the hamster cheeks look, not high-riding wide cheekbones, low-set ones. It's everywhere I look. I see a squashed face, soft eyes, a flat forehead, widest in the hairline. But this jawline, explain it to me like I'm 5 years old. This is an in-shape, out-of-shape guy with a female skull. Again, here, look. Can you see the girl looking? Look at those arched eyebrows. Widest in the hairline, look. Dial M for Masons. Flat five-head. A soft sloping jawline, pointed chin. And a beautiful dental arch of a woman. Small high set ears. Donald Faison. Absolutely a woman. Let me just check Zach on the back file. You are winding me up. Right. I wonder if I spelled Zach wrong. Z-A. Let's search. Z-A. Search. I might have spelled it Z-A-K instead of Z-A-C-H. I'll leave that open. Donald Faison. I've definitely got you. Is that your wife? Your husband, should I say. The real husband. It is. What do you think he's doing that with his finger for? Why is he doing that? It looks like Elizabeth Shue? Elizabeth Shue. How could a light that burns so brightly suddenly burn so dim? Bright eyes. Yeah, we're done. Walking. Donald Faison. Walking. Come on, find that Zach. From Flamingo. They all did this. All the actors went and walked. SAG-AFTRA. A4 used to talk about this. All the people in Flat Earth, they've all got IMBD accounts. IMBD being... Is it IMBD? I don't know what you call it. IMBD. Scrubs. Why is it searching that? There you go. IMBD. So... Can I just search from here, can I? Will it let me search? No. Right, hang on. We'll do it. Oh! I didn't mean to close it. I meant to go back. IMBD. IMBD. Antonio Subirats. Antonio. There you go. Antonio Subirats. And there you go. And it's bringing up Patricia Stair in there as well, look. But they're not IMBD pictures. Why are you not taking... Right, that must be it there then. And there you go. And it shows Patricia Stair. You'll find Mark Sargent, Nathan Oakley, David Weiss. They've all got IMBD accounts. Meaning that they're actors, right? They're actors. Which is why A4 always said that they were SAG-AFTRA. Nice mints right there. Another one right here. Oh, it's Zach Braff. I'm on the wrong person. Donald Faison is who I'm looking for. They're both mints in there, though. There's a beautiful one for Zach Braff. In line with Turk there. Turk's put some weight on, and she had some babies there. By the look of it. And again, Turk in full mints. Game over. This lady here. The campness in the arm. Donald Faison. Right, Scrubs, you should be in there now, Zach. Z-A. Back file. Open. Open, right. Billy Zane. No, I just want... There we go. Zach. Where are we? What we got? Zach Baggins. Zach Zakia. Dr. Zakia. Oh, my... Z-A-C. It's got to be higher than that. Z-A-H. Z-A-H. Zachary. Here we go. Zachary Hubbard. Zachary Levi. Zachary Quinto. Zachary Quinto twice. Zach Hyman, Zach Galifianakis, Zach Bush, Zach Efron, Zach Stacey, Zach Braff. Zach Braff. Where's the main Zach Braff, though? You've got two gate pictures, Pete. There it is. Spelt it wrong. I knew I did. I knew you were there, Zach. Alright, there we go. Right, let's bring that back. Now Donald Faison. Donald F will do it. Donald F. Search. Once it searches for the next one, Turk. We can close that one. And Turk, right there. Another one here. Full mince. Look at the way she holds the baby on her hip, look. That's exactly how a woman carries a baby, up on her hip. With a man, it'd be the baby would be against the chest. Strong grip, you see. When I used to make balloons, women used to stand to one side with the hip kicked out, really kicked out, with the baby just sat on the hip. I used to find it adorable. Again. Mince, go into mince. Donald Faison is a woman, otherwise known as Turk. You should be in the back file, Donald. Let's have a look. Donald Driver, Fagan, Faison. There it is. Will that go in? It will. Turk with 4 minces. Sarah Chalk, otherwise known as Elliot Reed, 2 first names. Images. He's got long arms, hasn't he, that fella? Is that him as a young... Wow! Do you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a young Hillary Clinton. That is bizarre. What's his name? Sarah Chalk with an E. Sarah Chalk with an E. Search. I am seeing a young Hillary Clinton. And this one, I'm seeing the one from Terminator. I can't remember what his name is. Sarah Connor. I don't know. I can't remember what his name is. Him. Wow, that looks frightening. That reminds me of someone. I can't think who it is. Square jaw. His dentals look female though. I wonder if they've tightened them with, what do they call it? Orthodontist. A video once where they were like, it wasn't braces, it was more like scaffolding in the mouth to keep all the teeth from growing outwards, in a male manner, if you know what I mean. And then they filed the teeth down. They literally filed the teeth down. I keep seeing someone. I can't think who it is. Do you know who it is? I'm seeing David Mitchell's wife, Victoria Corrin, but it's not Victoria Corrin either. I don't like it when it's like this because it's usually someone I know. Look at the size of these cheekbones. Oh, look at that. Look at the soft-eyed girl, and then look at the dude in makeup. I'm seeing Sarah's Jessica Horseface as well. Yeah, Sarah Jessica Horseface. Chelsea Clinton. It might be Chelsea Clinton. I'm seeing loads of people in it. Is that him there? And again, there's women all around the world confused why they don't look like this. Why their widest section is not above the crotch. It's because you're looking at a dude. Yeah. Sarah Chalk. Are you in the back file, Sarah? He's not in the back file. Uh-oh. You mean Elliot's not got any gates? Surely he has. Let's have a look. What's that then? Oh, he's standing. Oh, there's one. Oh, that is a lovely one. It's a dude in a sparkly dress. Save image 1. Can't believe I ain't got Sarah Chalk. Wait, did I spell it without the E? I'm a div if I did. Let me just get rid of that E. Search. Whilst it searches, we'll keep looking. Get rid of that. There we go. Look at that place to put Mama's Spicy Meatball. From what? 10, 15 paces away you can see it. He's got a neck like a Galapagos turtle, popping its head out of its shell. Look at it. Sarah Chalk's got one gate apart. Oh no, there's another one there. I just seen it there. Where was it? Silver dress. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Look at the size of him. He looks like a stick insect in 6-inch high heels. He does. Look at them vine swingers. Little woman here, look, with the knee. Oh, it's a silvery dress. Let's have a look at that one, Sarah. We might be able to see your ding dong. He's got his purse in front of it. Dang it. Alright, let's go back. Is that you there? It is Sarah Chalk again. Is that him? Actress Sarah Chalk walks on Main Street, says it is. Save image. 3. That doesn't look like him. That's Macaulay Culkin. That's not him, is it? The Wrong Missy trailer. I don't think that's him. That one might be right. Long range, yellow coat. No. So no one told me that life's gonna be this way. Right, we've got 3. That'll do, Sarah Chalk. Oh, we just need your face, mate. Oh, too far. Your love life's gone away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. Go on then, we'll take that one. When it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year. Yeah, bye. Next, Judy Reese. I don't know how you say it. And as always, I don't particularly care. Sarah Chalk, don't be in the back file. Oh, you bitch, she's in the back file. Should have waited, Peter. Should have waited. There, I did have him. 1, 2, 3, 4 gates. We didn't see any of them gates, though. Told you to get rid of them. Who's next? Jodie Reese. Did it race? Is it searching? That one. No. Again. Paste. Right. Searching. Judy Reese. Race. I don't know how you sell it. Take's girlfriend. The receptionist. Oh my gosh. Do you know what that looks like? It reminds me of you, Roberto. Except your teeth are bigger. You got right gnashes. All day long. Bowling ball head. Till the cows come home. That is a wide skull. It's a long jawline. I'm seeing Mary Elizabeth Mastantonio in that face. Again, the wide mouth, the big red lips. Look at that jaw. That right there is a shunter. That right there, sunshine, is an absolute diesel of a man. Hello, Carol. Welcome to the show. We're looking at what's his name? Judy. My mum's name was Judy, but she didn't have an head like that, Judy. Judy. Oh my gosh. Do you know what it reminds me of? I don't know why, but I'm thinking of a piranha fish. Hello, my little piranha. It's a dude. It's an absolute dude. He's got bolt-on boobs. It's a bloke with a bowling ball skull and bolt-on boobs. Oh my gosh. Draw a triangle. He's got a massive face. Scary Mary. It's sad to say in every way. He just got manlier and manlier every day. Look at that jawline. Look at him. Look at this woman. I used to love Dr. What's his name. Look at the rosy glow of that grandma. Lacking jawbone versus no bone. All teeth versus tiny teeth. Wide eyes versus close set eyes. Brow bone versus no brow bone. You could almost say they've both got 5 heads, but that's not. Look at the size of that head, the width of it. It's absolutely huge. It's a block. It's a solid stone of a monster. Judy Reese, are you in the back file? Judy's not in the back file. Walking, let's see if you got Gates first, Judy, before we go after you. Oh, you do. There's one. I'll take that one. Save image. There's one. Is that a 2? No. 1 gate by the look of it. That's no good. He's standing. Wow, shoulders. Just before I clocked off, I clocked the shoulders. Let's come back. Is that you on the right, Judy? It is Judy. It is. Save image. Is that you? It is, but it's wrong angle. No, it's not him, is it? Eddie Garman, whoever Eddie is. He's son of Man Code. That's it. 2 gates for Judy Reese. I don't have this one either. Dr. Cox will be the next one, I believe. Oh no, it's Neil Flynn, 2 first names. I want your face. Judy. Where's the bowling ball skull? That is one wide-faced man. Oh my gosh. Is that you, Roberto? Same image. Let's go back. Done. Judy Reese. Let's have another one. Neil Flynn, the janitor. I like the janitor. Janet used to make me laugh. The FTM walked into a bar and a bartender said, "Why the long face?" She's got a strange nose, hasn't she? She's a tall one. This is a real tall woman. Dial M for Masons. Neil Flynn backfile. I didn't check. Whilst we're at it. Open says me. Open that. Go to Judy Reese. Paste that one in there. And away she goes. Whilst it searches for Judy. Neil. We'll have a look at Neil's gates. If he's got any. I don't know if he has. Because I can only think of him from this show. I can't think of any of it. Oh, he is one. Oh, I must have him. Look at the dude. Look at the woman. There's only 1 gate. And then maybe a second one there. No, that's the second one. Shows the husband off better. I don't think this one's going to be here. 1 gate. Neil Flynn. I don't think you're going to be there. The janitor. Let's just move on to the next one. Ken Jenkins. Close set eyes. Do you know who he looks like to me there? Look, lack of a jawbone, look, pink lips, soft eyes. He looks like Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger without the makeup. I'm seeing someone else as well. The guy out of Caddyshack who played the rich father golfer. That one. I'm seeing that person. Dr. Kelso. That character made me laugh so much in my 20s. Scrubs was a funny show. Kelso, Ken Jenkins. You got any gates for me or what? I need that name, Ken. I didn't check. Copy. Open. Back file. Neil. No. Paste. Ken Jenkins. Nothing. Okay. Ken Jenkins. The female Dr. Kelso. Oh, there's none for this one either. We're done. It's no good. I need one more. John C. McGinley. You've got to be in the back file. Surely Dr. Cox. John C. McGinley. Ken Jenkins, you're not going to be there because there weren't no gates. Let's get rid of that dot in John C. Search. Right, what's it searches for John McGinley? We'll open it up. This one's one-liners made me laugh so much. If someone had tried to tell me in my 20s that Dr. Cox was actually a woman, I'd have laughed you out of town. And now, he looks like, what do they call that English actor? The one that was in Sacha Baron Cohen's film Grimsby, where they sit on the nuclear missiles at the end of the movie and fire off. Fire 2 intercontinental ballistic missiles up their asses. I can't remember his name. He looks like him. Open eye sockets, coffee bean eyes, small high set ears, pink lips. He's had a jaw implant. The teeth give her away, really. Look at the size of that dental arch. It's tiny. And then the crow's feet. Look at all these crow's feet. When I smile, I don't get that, do I? Nope. No crow's feet for Peter. But on the movie side of things, they all have these small rosy cheeks, rounded faces and chins, small dentures, close set eyes, high set ears, vertical five heads. It's almost like there's a secret going on and I don't know what it is. John C. McGinley. Dial M for Masons. Has he got a special needs child? He's got a special needs child. See, I just, all of this as well, all the special needs stuff, just like, wait till God gets his hands on you. Wait till God gets his giant... If God can fit the world in his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. What is his hands going to do to you for destroying children's lives? What is he going to do to you for that? Because if you want to make me even have the thought that God created these things, you're out of your tiny little blinking mind. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hope that he comes for all these little children first. All these innocent children that never did anything wrong to anyone. I hope he comes for all of them first. Before he gets to us, I'm a sinner. You're a sinner. We're all sinners. But these children didn't do anything wrong. It makes me want to weep. It really does. Walking. And then celebrities like this. I say like this. I'm talking about Ricky Gervais. Say things like, when I get to heaven, I'm going to ask God why he gave AIDS to babies. And bone cancer, all this. And I'm just... They all mock and infuriate us, not God. God is not mocked or infuriated by him, but he's definitely not mocked by these callous people that mock him and his name and his word at every chance they get. I don't know if John C. McGinley's as bad as other people. I can't tell you. But if I'm to look at this picture properly, I would say that this special needs child is a girl. Same distance in the eyes, same dentals, same high set ears, same sloping jawline. It's like looking at Corky and the other ones. If you think they do this just to normal people, think again. They even do it to children with special needs. And it makes me sad, it really does, that not only have they put this idea that God does this to children in our minds, they've made you pay for it as well, haven't they? John C. McGinley, are you in my back file? You are. There's your fourth, Peter. Gotcha. Scrubs. Why didn't that go in? There you go. Scrubs. Create. Lovely. Post was sent. Let's come back to class. Get rid of that. Lovely jubbly. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock. That'll do me. I'll be back tomorrow. What day is it? Wednesday Night Live tomorrow. Just remember, God loves you. He thinks you're all amazing. And he wants you all to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very, very much for watching. To all you natural school checkers and forensic students from around the world. Until tomorrow, good night, God bless, and goodbye. Bye.